I've seen way too many terminally online people on the internet, and they are always meat riding something. These are usually people who don't even realize just how terminally online they are. For example, we have K-pop stans. You will see the most chopped person in your life have these cute Asian girls as their profile pictures. It's like, who is this? They don't know you. They don't know you, little bro. Like, I feel like having another person as your profile picture is a little bit weird. Okay, let me rephrase that. This isn't like some anime character or some TV show character. This is a singer that they have a compulsive obsession with, and that's why that's their profile picture. To go even further, some of these people don't even just stop at the profile picture. They make entire accounts dedicated to these people and commenting on every single move that these people make. It's like being the paparazzi, except for they don't get paid nor go outside, because if they did, their sun-starved skin would get burnt immediately. I once got in an argument with somebody in the Instagram comments, which, yes, I know that's pretty terminally online in of itself, but at least I'm self-aware and at least I make money from being terminally online. I remember this person was making the argument that men sexualize women without their consent, and women never ever do this, and she was arguing from her K-pop stan fan account where she's claiming to be the guy's husband. Now, I know she's obviously not, like, thinking she's the guy's husband, but if you can't see the irony in this situation, I don't know what to do to help you. Anyways, these K-pop stans easily top 5 meat riders. Up next, I would like to say the Elon Musk fans / anybody who overly simps for a billionaire. I would like to clarify my stance on this topic that I'm not really exactly pro Elon Musk nor anti Elon Musk, and there's a lot of billionaires that do great things with their money, and there's a lot of billionaires that are just straight up evil. But I think if you're one of those guys that are like overly defending a billionaire, dog, you are a straight meat rider. This guy doesn't know you. Like, there was this one guy who made some kind of AI edit of himself and Elon Musk, and Elon Musk is dressed as Superman while the guy is sitting behind him like, who is this guy? Who is bro? Like, what are you doing here, man? He doesn't know you. And he's like, Elon and me. It's like, buddy, you made yourself the sidekick in your own cuck fantasy. Man, I really dislike people like this because they like think that if they copy the billionaires' every single move, that they will then become a billionaire in their life. Like, they'll somehow manifest it by dick riding this billionaire. Like, if they saw the billionaire drinking Saratoga water, they now have to drink Saratoga water. They dress like their favorite billionaire. They vote like their favorite billionaire. They eat like their favorite billionaire. The only thing they do that's different from their favorite billionaire is that they post these corny-ass Sigma male memes on their social media. Would you rather have $1 million or a chance to wait this table? Dog, whoever made this painting needs to get drafted into the dick riding Olympics. Whoever made this acts like waiting the table is gonna get them knowledge that's worth more than $1 million somehow. And you know what they're gonna tell you? They're gonna tell you, go get my food, dumbass. You should have took the $1 million. Or this guy has some kind of fantasy where he thinks Trump's gonna be like, you know what? This gentleman has done an amazing job. I'm not going to tip him just $1, but $2 million. What do you fellas think? Would you like to pitch in?
I've been asking to speak to you now for 2 years. To talk to you, to tell you that I'm also a super genius like yourself.
Okay.
I'm not sorry.
I'm not sure I'm one, but all right.
I've been waiting for 10 years now for someone to give me a second look, a full second look. And if they did, they would see a very advanced mind in front of them. So I'm asking you today, can you give me a second look?
I'm not sure where we're going.
I would like to come on board as vice chairman of Tesla.
Another good example is Patrick Bet Davis. This guy became a UFC fan just because Donald Trump goes to the UFC events. I once saw this guy at the UFC events looking around to try and find Donald Trump and to shake his hand and introduce himself to him. I mean, I appreciate the dedication, but that is some straight dick riding. Like, he saw that one photo of Mike Tyson and Kid Rock with Trump and was like, that could be me. I have to go and make a connection. I have to get my brand out there. Straight meat riding, dude. Slobber on it while you're at it. While we're here, we might as well talk about how big of meat riders UFC fans can be. Not all UFC fans. I enjoy watching the sport myself, but man, there are some people out here that are way too obsessed with the fighters. They put LeBron James fans to shame. Some people act as if when the fighter wins, they also won, and when their fighter loses, they go to Twitter and just start typing up a shitstorm. It's like, dude, you have no relations to this person. You shouldn't be this happy or this upset. Okay, yeah, you have a favorite fighter and you're happy to see him win, or you're sad to see him lose. You don't need to go on some racist rant on Twitter when he loses, man. I've seen people talking about when their favorite fighter wins, talking about, we won. What do you mean we? Like, you're talking like you were actually in the octagon throwing punches. You weren't even in the corner. You weren't even in front row seats, dog. They were acting like they were a part of the fighters' training camps. Like, you know those photos of the training camp people all surrounding the fighter during the weight cut to support him? He was acting like he was over in here. Dog, you sat on your ass in your computer chair and pirated the stream. And then when your favorite fighter lost, you typed a bunch of N-words into the stream's chat. Okay, now I gotta say, the one that ups them is the anime fans, bro. I need you guys to think about something. These UFC fans are getting upset over actual fights where people are actually bleeding and getting bruised, risking their life. These anime fans are comparing which anime hero can beat the other anime hero.
Is JV Chief do it?
I don't know who that is.
EBK, J-Bo.
I don't know who that is.
Ian Triplin.
I don't know who that is.
Jello, aka LeAngelo Ball.
Listen, if it were up to me...
You know who that is though, right?
LeAngelo Ball?
Yeah.
The basketball player?
Yes.
Yeah. He's rapping?
Yeah, he's rapping now.
Nuke the whole generation.
I'll give you a hint on the answer. It's whichever author decides which one is stronger at that current moment. For example, I just created a character just now, right now. I read him right now. And this guy is called Beat Goku Man. And his power is that he can beat Goku no matter what or no matter anything. If your name is Goku or Kakarot, you are just obliterated by this character of mine. I'm sorry to say it, but you lost. Now, Goku fans are going to be in the comments crying, trying to come up with some kind of mental gymnastic on how he can beat Goku Man, but you can't. You can't beat Goku Man if your name is Goku. I mean, yeah, it's fun to speculate, you know, cross-universe, who would beat who, but when the meat riders come into this conversation and just say that their character can beat somebody no matter what and come up with some obscure reason as to why, the conversation then just becomes unfun. Another meat-ridden anime character that honestly, in my honest opinion, is overrated and doesn't deserve to be meat-ridden has gotta be Rock Lee. This guy had like 2.5 cool fight scenes and people act like he should have been the main character of the show. Bro, Rock Lee was such wasted potential, bro. The writer didn't do nothing with him. No, he's right where he should be. A side character. And I don't mean to bring race into this, but it's always the black dudes overhyping Rock Lee for some reason. Like, these niggas are still talking about Rock Lee versus Gaara, bro. Let it go. It was like 22 years ago. It was a good fight. It wasn't good enough to be talking about it for 20 years, though. The entire point of this guy's character was just to show how effective taijutsu was against the Sharingan, which almost got retconned out immediately. I think a lot of people just remember this because this is the last time they actually felt something. Moving on to the people that be straight meat riding these streamers. I've seen these memes where these kids were like green screening them into these streamer highlights and pretending they were there, but I'm pretty sure they were doing that as jokes. Still meat riding, but I'm pretty sure they're just joking around. Let's talk about the grown-ass adults that go and work their shitty 9-to-5 job, minimum wage job, get home, live with a mom, and then spend their entire paycheck trying to get a streamer's attention. These guys would dead-ass spend a few $100 to just have a streamer look at him and be like, oh, okay, cool. Anyways, guys, I'm pretty sure the origins of donating to streamers started out when streamers were like really like not mainstream. They were kind of low-key, not a lot. Point. Also, to support a small content creator who maybe just doesn't make that much money, if you're donating to them, a fair game, right? Another reason is maybe if you're actually donating to an intelligent streamer and you're trying to actually get a thought-provoking message out to them. You donate maybe $1 to $5 with the message attached to it just because you know that they're not going to see it if you type it in chat. That's kind of meat riding, but I can see your intentions here. There's niggas deadass in Kai Cenat's stream that will send this guy like half of their weekly paycheck just for the guy to go, oh, okay. You're sacrificing your dreams and your life so that this guy can live his dream life and you're living your life through him. That's kind of gay. It's not even just Kai Cenat, it's really any top streamer. Like, you're giving your money to a millionaire. That's just like throwing water into the ocean. Not to mention, whatever like amount of money you can muster up, even if it's like $1,000, they don't even get excited anymore because to them, this is just chump change. Their dopamine receptors are already fried from the amount of money that they've made, that the $1,000 donation that you're giving, that's a lot of money to you, To them, it's just like a night out at dinner. In my opinion, these have got to be the top 5 biggest meat riders ever of all time. Okay, maybe not of all time. That'd have to be a different list, but at least of our age on the internet.